Hey, it's your guy, Rasta Kilbomani. I appreciate you rocking with me, cause ain't no stopping me here on Rasta's Realities. A spot that got that logic and knowledge, dropping truth for those who are tired of the fake and lies. Like, share, and subscribe. Let's get our flowers now.
I'm gonna tell them, say a Rasta run the world, me telling a Rasta run the world. A Rasta run the world, me telling a Rasta run the world. A Rasta run the world, me telling a Rasta run the world.
As we all know, failure touches us all from the time that we are born until we no longer exist in human form. Some examples of this is our first steps as infants, which usually ends up with us on our butts with a hard thud, all to get up and do it again. Or my first ride on a bicycle, where getting started wasn't a problem. It was steering and stopping that I've failed at multiple times. The resilience of people with the internal drive to succeed planted the seeds that encouraged growth. Nowhere in what was just said did you hear an inkling of excuses. When moves are made by the powerful, excuses are no help at all. It only remains the go-to for the mentally weak. I know true disabled folk that don't know the meaning of an excuse. Why one chooses to bathe in excuses to explain away failures is beyond lame and displays an extremely weak constitution and a lazy way to live. It is far better to seek within oneself as to why failure occurred and formulate and execute a plan of action. Like myself and learning to ride a bike without saying things like, the wind blew too much this way, or that gate or fence got in my way, are examples of making excuses for something that has to occur naturally for one to succeed. See, I am from a family and a day and time where you had the ball and did something with it or dropped it completely. Excuses were not accepted. You were held accountable for your actions and inactions. This particular society loves victimhood as promoted by your favorite groups, rappers, actors, etc. Just find something, relevant or not, and shift the blame. No one cared if you were wrong on the inside, just as long as you served them in a profitable way. It's always someone else's fault. You are perfect. Right. Never mind that you did not seek within before pointing fingers for something so simple to do, yet so hard for many. I don't expect everyone listening to agree, but what they cannot deny is victimhood will lower your IQ, thus the excuse-laden attitudes and sensitive nature to those who hate to love themselves. It's okay to lose. It is another thing to be a loser. Doing the minimum will net you the maximum of nothing. No one is nothing, so why not be something? Here's what I mean. It took blood, sweat, and more sweat to create life. That said, you were meant to be far more than a loser or nothing.
Unacceptable.
I love you and don't even know you. So why don't you love you to not be anyone's victim, including to your own self? It's quite silly though, ice skating uphill, you know. Get a good workout though, but nowhere in life, so. Well, that, my people, is the video. You truly are the style though, from Rasta in Chicago. Come on back as I go into the center of reality as it pertains to you and me. Peace to you.